Hey y'all, it's Alex. If you see this red live box right here, that means I'm live, but if you don't see it, not a big deal. That just means you're catching the replay. So make sure you put hashtag replay, just so I know if you have questions that you're catching the replay. Y'all, we're gonna kind of do a combo of a craft and a live sale. So if you are new around here, typically on Fridays, I do a live sale. That's all my live is on Fridays, is a live sale. So we're gonna kind of mix the two. We're gonna do a combination of a mini cutout sale, and we're gonna do a craft today, okay? So when you pop on, say hey and comment the word arch, because we're gonna use this guy today. We're gonna use this one, but we're gonna get started with our mini cutout sale, okay? Hi, Colleen. So our keyword is arch, y'all. If you've never shopped from my live sales before, or if you are watching the replay, you can totally shop the replay until Sunday. I'm gonna keep it open until Sunday. Hi, guys. And so I only have 5 different cutouts. It's going to be a mini sale. Typically I have anywhere from 8 to 15 cutouts, but it's going to be a small sale today. Okay. Just because I am moving next week. So I kind of want to just keep it very, very simple. But if you are new to purchasing from me or watching me, if you purchase or you claim something in the comments, please send me a message with your email. Hi, Donna. Please send me a message with your email. That way I can send you your invoice, okay? So here's how my live sales work, y'all. I'm going to hold up an item, right? And let's say I'm going to sell this piece of paper to you, and you want this piece of paper. I might say, if you want this, comment number 75, and it's $5. If you want this item, you would comment 75, and that's how you claim, okay? There are no limits on cutouts. So if you do want one of the cutouts, just comment the number. There's only 5, okay? So it's not going to be overly crazy this week, but that's just kind of how they work. And then I'll go back and invoice you after the live, okay? All right, are we ready? We're going to start with the live sale, and then we'll do the craft. And then if I need to show it again at the end, I can do that too, okay? So number 1 is a thankful standing pumpkin. Okay, so this is layered. It does come with the stand. So this is number 1, and it is $8. Okay, so if you want the standing pumpkin, you would comment number 1. And if you want more than one, you can comment number 1 times 3 if you want 3 of them. Okay, so this is number 1, $8. Okay. Number 2 is this Hello Pumpkin hanger. So it does come with the holes at the top. It is 13.5 inches wide. This is number 2, and it's $15, and it comes with all of the pieces you see on here, okay? So this is number 2. It's $15, and again, it's 13.5 inches wide. So this would be really pretty, I think, on a wreath. It might be a little big, but this I think would look really good on a wreath. So this is number 2, okay, 15. Number 3 is a tiered tray, y'all. So my tiered tray kind of fell apart on me, but this is the tiered tray, but this is what it looks like, or what it could look like when it's all said and painted. I do send you a picture with your tiered trays, y'all, so that way you just know what pieces go with what. But this is number 3, okay, and it's $25. So it comes unpainted. So it's number 3, $25, and I do send you the picture with the tier tray, okay? There's that one. Number 4 is a little ornament. It says, always in our hearts. It's a cardinal ornament. This is number 4, and it's $5. Okay, so if you want more than one of these, you can comment number 4 times 2 if you want to, okay? So number 4, $5. I'm trying to get in there so y'all can see the detail, okay? And then the last one is the cutout of the week. I actually finally made it. So this is number 6, and it is $6.30. It comes with a stand. So this is number 6, and it's $6.30. Okay? Only 5 cutouts this week. Super, super simple. Okay? Number 5. I think I said number 6. This is number 5. $6.30. But it comes unpainted. Okay? All right. Let's get started on our craft. And then if I need to hit the cutouts again at the end, I can totally do that. Okay, y'all. So This is a new surface. This is an arch like board and base. So this is actually a chalkboard, okay? And if you are commenting to claim some of the cutouts, I will go back after my live and I'll work on invoices after, okay? So this is an arch like board and base. So this is a chalkable surface, but y'all, we're gonna kind of make this into like a Halloween tombstone looking thing. So I went ahead and I did a little bit of prep work, and I went ahead and started adding some of that texture to my arch, okay? So I'm gonna show y'all how to get this texture to kind of make it look like a stone. But I went ahead and did most of it because y'all, it did take me quite a little bit. Not quite a little bit, but it did take me a little bit. So I'm using 2 colors to get this scheme. I'm gonna use Storm and White, okay? So if you comment the word arch, you'll click on supply list in the message and you'll get the supply list that way, okay? And everything is in the cart for you. All you have to do is just click on supply list and then chalk products. Okay, so I'm gonna put a little bit of Storm and a little bit of bright white in the lids of my jars, okay? Thanks, Miss Patty. Let me pull up my live, y'all, because it's hard for me to read my comments. So I just put a little bit of each color. I'm using a makeup sponge, okay? And I'm just gonna pick up a little bit of each color, okay? Little bit, and you are just going to use that square end of the makeup sponge to get the textured look. Now, it's a little dark, so I'm gonna add a little bit of white and just mix it in there, y'all. You can keep mixing until you get the color you want. So I'm just using Storm and White, and I'm just dabbing. Now, this is going to leave a little bit of texture on your surface, y'all, but we're gonna lightly sand it, I think, at the end, okay? So we're just going in with a makeup sponge and just dabbing, just like that. All right, let me pull up my live so I can see comments. How big is the arch? It is 14 inches tall by 11 inches wide. But that's not sitting in the base. So it's a pretty tall arch. And y'all, I love that it's chalkboard. So once I'm done with this, I can clean this off and do something else. That's why I love the chalkboard surfaces. And y'all, I was really surprised. This is the first time I've ever tried like this technique, and it does actually look like stone. So makeup sponge, you could use a board eraser, just cut up your board eraser and it'll work too. But I find that it's a little bit easier with the makeup sponge. Just covering all that up, y'all. No rhyme or reason. And if it gets a little dark in some area, just add a little bit of white. You're welcome. All right, a little bit more. And y'all, I'm honestly just gonna add it straight to my board and just dab. And there's a little bit too much right here, so I'm just gonna pick it up and just move it around and kind of get the rest of my board covered. But y'all, it's that easy. I'm telling you. We're done. Okay, so hi, Miss Jamie. Hi, Wendy. Hello, hi, Miss Cheryl. So that's kind of how you get the stone look on your arch. So if you're just popping on, say hey and comment the word arch. We started out our live with a live sale. So at the end of my live, I will go back over the cutouts that were available. So if you were wanting to see what I had, just stay till the end. This is not going to take us very long. Oh my goodness, y'all. And I forgot my black paste in the other room. So I'll have to go get that too. So let's dry this. Okay, so because I was dabbing, my surface is a little bit uneven because of the paste. So I am going to lightly sand, hi Melissa, I am going to lightly sand it to kind of smooth it out a little bit. But we're going to use this transfer. It says game over, or you can put you died or respawn. But there's another one in the cart too that says I'm a ghost or something like that. So there's 2 tombstone transfers in the cart. You can grab both of them or you can grab one of them, but I'm just showing you how you can make a faux tombstone using paste. So all I did, y'all, is I just took Storm and White, I mixed them, and I just dabbed with a makeup sponge, and it gave me that stone look. Hi, Miss Tammy. Hi, Lynn. So, I think that looks pretty good. What do y'all think? Does that look like stone to y'all? I think it kind of does. All right, let's get this completely dry. And then I gotta go grab my black paste. Yeah, it does. Thanks, Miss Marcy. All right, let me go grab my black paste really quickly. Y'all, I'm so sorry. I'm a disaster. All right, so I grabbed my sanding block because I think it's gonna give me, yeah. So I'm lightly sanding, okay? And it is smoothing it out. It is smoothing it out, just lightly sanding it down. But I don't want to put too much pressure, because if I put too much pressure, it's going to start, excuse me, it's going to really start to pull off that paste, and I don't want that. Hi, Cheryl. Yes, happy Friday. Okay, so if you are just popping on, comment the word arch, okay? We started out with a live sale. I only have 5 items in the live sale this week, so if you're wanting to see that, just wait till the end. And I'll go back over what's in the live sale, okay? So, here's what we have. Where did my base go? Oh my goodness, y'all. What the heck? I literally just had it. Y'all, I swear. Oh, here it is. Okay. So, that's what it looks like. Now, you can totally paint the base of this to whatever color you want. If you want to make it black, you can do that too. Okay, so the arch does come in black and white, but I use the white to get the tombstone effect. You inspired me. Halloween, not such a big thing here in the UK, so wish it was. Yeah, Miss Wendy, I'm not a huge Halloween decorator or even like crafter, but some of the stuff that that chalk came out with, I'm obsessed with. And I've seen this technique some of the other crafters have done, and I wanted to really try it. All right, so let's wax. So we're about to put something sticky on top of here. We're gonna wax. Hi, Melinda. So we're gonna have to wax this. So my wax, for whatever reason, gets a little flaky, so I just heat it up. I know I always tell y'all, but I like to heat it up to kind of get it a little bit softer. And I am just going to rub this on. Woo, y'all. I swear. Y'all, see, I'm not in my normal mode. We're doing 2 different things in one live. So bear with me. I'm a little disaster. Yes, Miss Tammy. Oh, and if you purchased a holiday mystery bundle or a holiday for our game, they shipped. They shipped, so we should be playing our game next week. And I think I have 5 spots left in our mystery bundle game. So, if you want to play, get in my VIP group. You can do that by commenting VIP or commenting the word arch and then join my free groups. But we're going to play that next week. What else? What else? Oh, I'm trying to think. There's so many different things going on around here. If you are new, y'all, I'm kind of in the middle of moving. I am moving next week. And so my lives, I won't be on for a little while just because we're going to be working on that. Y'all, I swear, all of my stuff is like not where it's supposed to be. All right, let's fuzz. Okay, so this is sticky. I want to fuzz it because I don't want the adhesiveness on the back to pull up the color. So we waxed to protect the color, and we're also gonna fuzz to protect the color. Thanks, Miss Debbie. I appreciate that. All right. Here we go. That's pretty good. So I'm gonna lay this right on here. And this is made to go on the arch, okay? Now, the only bummer is that this transfer is not a see-through transfer. So you can still see through it, but it might take you a little bit longer than it does on our other transfers. But you can see it. And I'm just moving it around until I get it where I want it. Looks good there. All right, I'm gonna push, and then I'm gonna hold it up to the light. That looks good. All right, so what I wanna do, y'all, is now I want to push this down and make sure that this transfer is completely flat against my surface. Okay, I'm gonna take black paste, and we're gonna use the black all over this. Oh my goodness. All right, brand new jar of black. I'm just gonna pick up a little bit out of the jar and put it on there. And I'm gonna use my small squeegee, and we're just gonna pull this color across our transfer. So I need some more, a little bit more. Just covering up wherever I see that gray white color underneath to get it completely covered, y'all. I love these arches, y'all. These arches are gonna be perfect for Christmas stuff too. So the cool thing, like I was saying, is that they're chalkboard. So you only really have to buy like 1 or 2 arches, and you can change them out for the different holidays, because I can wipe all of this off. Even the stone looking texture on the back, and use it for something else. All right. So I'm going through and I'm picking up some of that extra black that's sitting on top of my transfer, and just picking up and pulling it towards the bottom. Looks good. All right. Here we go. And I'm going to lift slowly, okay? Because if there's any spots that I miss, I can lay it back down. I can lay it back down and make sure it's covered. So like right here, there's a little spot that I missed. Keep going, keep going. Ta-da. Y'all, that's so stinking cool. I'm not a huge Halloween fan, y'all, but this is pretty neat. Hi, Miss Yvonne. We started out with a live sale, and then we did a little craft. And I showed y'all how to get the stone look on the arch for tombstones. That's what I was saying. I need to get it. Yes. You can get it for, like, you can use this for all holidays. So you can use the stone look for all holidays. You don't have to just use it for Halloween. Isn't that so cool? So let's get this dried. And like I was just saying, y'all, once Halloween is over, spray this with water. Take my board eraser, and I can scrub this off, and it'll be white again. Sorry, y'all. I got a little itch in my throat. All right, so let's get our base. Let me make sure that this bottom part is dry. Doesn't it look so cool? I love it. Still a little wet. You're so welcome, Miss Stephanie. It's that easy. Just mix your colors and get some makeup sponges from Amazon and just dab. That's all you have to do. Okay, so it's still a bit wet on the top, and we're gonna put it in to the base, and there it is. What do y'all think? Oh, isn't it so cool? I love it. I love it. Ah, y'all, I I swear, I've got butterfingers today. Something is up. I love it. Y'all, isn't that, I just think it's the neatest thing. The stone look is the neatest thing. Oh, yes, Miss Kathleen, that would look beautiful. So Miss Kathleen is talking about a brand new transfer that just came out earlier this week, and it looks like a stained glass window with a nativity scene. That would look beautiful on this. Awesome. All right, there it is, y'all. What do y'all think? And I'm going to go over the cutouts really quickly. So if you want to claim some of the cutouts, all you have to do is comment the number that I say it is. And then if you've never bought from me before, make sure you send me a message with your email address so I can invoice you, okay? But there it is, y'all. Look at the detail in that. I am obsessed. And hang out till the end because I am going to pick a winner for a $5 gift card, okay? So let me just go over the cutouts really, really quickly. Let me move this over here. And then I'll announce the winner, okay? If you have not sprinkled the video, which means to share it, just go ahead and do that for me. Oh, no, it's this one. All right, I'm just gonna hit this with water and then I'll clean this after my live. Thank you. Hi, Roberta. Okay, y'all, I am the most organized, unorganized person I've ever met. All right, so live sale. Cutouts are unlimited, so if you want more than one, you just comment the number times 2, if you want 2 of them. So this is number 1, okay? It is a standing pumpkin, so you paint this, and you paint the base, and then this will sit in this space right here, okay? So this is number 1. It's a standing pumpkin, and it's $8. Okay, so if you want 2 of these, you would put number 1 times 2. Okay, and then that way I know to invoice you for 2. So number 1, $8. Number 2 is this Hello Pumpkin hanger. So there are holes to hang it. This is number 2. It's Hello Pumpkin hanger and it's $15. Okay. It's 13.5 inches wide, and I will get in there and let y'all see all of the details. Okay. This is number 2, and it's $15, 13.5 inches wide. Number 3 is a fall tiered tray. So mine kind of fell apart when I packaged it. So I print out a finished picture for y'all, so that way you know where all your pieces go. This is number 3, and it's $25. And you do get a picture when you order this. I will send a picture with your tiered tray stuff. So this is number 3. It's $25. Oh my gosh, right here. Number 4 is a cardinal ornament. So it says always in our hearts. And it's a little bit of a layering piece. So this is number 4 and it's $5. So again, if you want 3 of these, you'd put number 4 times 3. And I know to invoice you. So number 4, $5. And then we have our cutout of the week. It comes unfinished. This is number 5. And it's 10% off this week, so it's $6.30. So this is number 5, a standing primitive witch. It comes with the base for you. And everything is unfinished. So this is number 5, and it's $6.30. Okay? And that's it, y'all. So if you've never shopped from me before and you want to claim an item, just comment the word. Just tell me what you want. You can send me a message if that makes you more comfortable. And then just send me your email so that way I can get your invoice to you, okay? All right, y'all. Have a great rest of your Friday. I might be back on tomorrow. I'm supposed to get all of my launch stuff tomorrow. Fingers crossed. Tomorrow or Sunday. So I want to come on and show all of that to y'all. So, thanks for hanging out, y'all, and I hope y'all have a great Friday, and I will see all of y'all hopefully sometime this weekend, okay? Bye, guys.